intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Looks right. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for the Commanders touchdown.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back for another Madden 23 franchise gameplay. For those of you who are new to the channel, man, go ahead and do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. I post a lot of franchise gameplays here on the channel, and I would hate for you guys to miss out on a single episode. But for those of you who have been following this franchise, following this channel for a while now, I should say, you guys already know why this Washington Commanders franchise started, so there's really no need for me to go into detail about it. If you guys have any questions, maybe you guys didn't see that video, I will link it down below in the description. I'll also remember to put it in the cards on this video as well. Go ahead, click that video, and you guys will get the gist of what happened, why I'm in a new franchise. But like I said, brand new franchise here, a lot to go over. As you see, we're going through our roster here with the Washington Commanders. I've already made a lot of changes to this team. Terry McLaurin, he is normally like a starting outside receiver. He's going to be our permanent slot guy. So you'll see the abilities that I'm putting on him are going to be mainly all slot abilities. So that's how I'm planning on using Terry McLaurin with these Washington Commanders. I will not be using Carson Wentz as our starting quarterback. I will be going through the process of building Sam Howell. So I mean, he's a 65 overall rookie, so not expecting too much out of him. Year number one, definitely has a lot of room for growth. Hopefully we can get him to like make him an award winner and really start to see some growth out of him. But yeah, this is a brand new franchise. Brand new rules going on. So one of those rules was we were able to get a superstar player. I chose to put that superstar ability on Sam Cosmi. I felt like, why not? Offensive line is really one of those areas that you really want to take care of. So we'll start to develop Sam Cosmi a lot faster, get some better abilities on him. Looking at the defense, this defense is just ridiculous, man. I'm loving this Washington Commanders defense. I love it in real life because this is my favorite team, and I love it in this video game as well. Jonathan Allen is our lone X factor up here on the defensive line. There is normally another star defensive tackle there. We ended up trading him away. That was Daron Payne. We ended up keeping Chase Young. But yeah, we ended up trading Daron Payne away. He is now with the Houston Texans. They gave us a first-round draft pick for him. That's just, I mean, this Washington Commanders team is just, they're straight up loaded at the defensive line area. So I felt like we had more than enough talent there. Jonathan Allen does more than enough for me, so just felt like, yeah, we'll go ahead and move Daron Payne. Plus, he's in a contract year anyways, so it's also a move to save a little bit of money. I also ended up picking up Rico Gafford out of the free agency market. He's going to be our starting slot cornerback. He's not the highest overall player, but he's very fast. Our highest overall corner is still going to be Kendall Fuller, so he's going to be the starting, I guess, #1 outside cornerback. You see, I've already moved Terry McLaurin to the slot wide receiver slot because that's what I'm expecting or planning on using him as. But yeah, I'm really excited about this franchise. Really excited to get to use my favorite team. Cannot wait to get them on the field. Let's get to week 1 up against the Jaguars.
We are just inside the Beltway.
We are live from FedEx Field, and the Jacksonville Jaguars are in town to take on the team that has finally gotten a name, the Washington Commanders. Side note, since I am a Commanders fan, I feel the need to answer this question. No, I'm not 100% sold on the team name. Me personally, I was holding out for the name Red Wolves. First down and 10, starting things off from the 25-yard line. Lawrence turns and hands his ball off to his running back, Travis Etienne, who runs right into the waiting arms of Jonathan Allen, and it brings him down for a loss of 2 yards on the play. Second down and 12, Lawrence back to throw, ends up hitting his receiver Ridley on a slant route. Ridley's off to the races. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10. Rico Gafford can't chase him down, and that is going to be a Jaguars touchdown in 2 plays. And man, I was not expecting that at all. He took that slant route to the house. Just poor coverage there. I believe that was Benjamin St. Juice on him. And then shout out to those Madden 23 pursuit angles, always coming in clutch there. And now it's going to be time for the rookie Sam Howell to come on the field and answer the points put up on the board by the Jaguars. He starts things off from the 25-yard line, looking to throw his first pass of his career. And oh man, is that a dangerous pass, but it is complete all the way up to the 39-yard line to Curtis Samuel. Samuels. First down and 10. Howell hands this ball off to Antonio Gibson, who stopped behind the line for a loss of 3 yards on the play. Washington now finds themselves behind the sticks here on second down. Sam Howell back to throw. Can't find anybody, running out of time. And Sam Howell able to get rid of that ball, but is going to fall incomplete. Big third down here for the rookie. Needed a conversion here. He's looking, firing to his playmaker, Terry McLaurin, who leaps in between 3 defenders and makes a miraculous catch just like he does in real life, keeping these sticks alive, keeping this drive alive for the Washington Commanders. Right back to Antonio Gibson here on first down. Has the first down pickup as he's brought down at the 38-yard line. He gained about 12 yards all the way down to the 38. First down, it worked last time. Let's try it one more time. Hand off to Antonio Gibson. Did not get the exact same results. This time he stopped after a gain of only 2 yards. Second and 8 from the 36. Howell back to throw. Seeing a wide open man downfield is Curtis Samuels, making a toe-tapping catch there at the 5-yard line and falls out of bounds. First down and goal here. First chance inside the red zone this season. It's a jet sweep here to Terry McLaurin, and Scary Terry takes it into the end zone. Technically, that is the first passing touchdown of the young Sam Howell's rookie career. But, I mean, some people accept it, some people won't. It is what it is. It puts points up on the board and ties the game up for the Washington Commanders. And now let's see if this defense can do a better job than they did this first time up against the Jaguars. Last time, it was 2 plays, and the Jaguars got into the end zone. Let's see if we can make Trevor Lawrence work a little bit this time. First down, handoff goes to Travis Etienne, and Jonathan Allen's there to stop that gain. Looked like he could have had the first down, but stopped it for just a gain of 5 yards in the play. Second down and 5, Lawrence back to throw. Has time in the pocket, scans the field, throws into double coverage, and that ball is going to be intercepted by Derek Forrest, who's going to take this one all the way back into the end zone for the first pick 6 of the season. Derek Forrest, what a play. Way to read the eyes of Trevor Lawrence, who stared that receiver down the entire way and gives the Washington Commanders their first lead of the season. And now, let's bring the defense right back out onto the field and see if they can do it again. Jamal Agnew is going to keep this one in the end zone, so that means Lawrence will be starting things off from the 25-yard line, looking to set up the screen here to Etienne, but here comes the pressure from that front four. That defensive line just blew that screen up. Etienne wasn't even able to get out on his route. Second down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Lawrence back in the shotgun formation, looking to throw, firing, and that one's going to be intercepted again. This time is Rico Gafford stepping in front of that one. He won't be able to house it, but he gives Sam Howell and this offense beautiful starting position at the 19-yard line. Sam Howell's looking, he's firing, he's got a connection to Jahan Dotson, who gets this one into the end zone. The rookie-to-rookie connection. Beautiful play right there. And I guess for those of you that don't want to count that little jet sweep pass as Sam Howell's first touchdown, there you go right there. He ends up finding Jahan Dotson in the middle of the seams, and this lead is starting to grow. Now sitting at 14 points still in the first quarter. Jamal Agnew is going to return this one out of his own end zone, gets hit hard but doesn't even reach the 20-yard line. First down and 10, handoff goes to Travis Etienne, who tries to cut this one outside but runs right into Cole Holcomb, who sits him down after a gain of 4 yards on the play. And somehow the Jaguars' Josh Allen was injured on the last play. I do not remember seeing that because we cut into the end zone. Second down and 6, play action fake here for Lawrence, throwing on the run, and that ball is going to sail out of bounds, incomplete. Big third down and 6, and the Washington Commanders defense looks to be bringing pressure. They want to get off the field. Pressure's in. Lawrence firing, and that one looked like it could have been intercepted, but somehow it's a completed pass for a first down to the 28-yard line. First down and 10 once again. Howell firing, and this one is going to be intercepted. Bobby McCain reading to him like a book. That's the third interception made by this Washington Commanders defense, and we haven't even left the first quarter yet as Sam Howell overthrows Terry McLaurin there on the out route. But yeah, this is pretty much how I'm expecting this season to go. Not blowout fashions like this, but our defense really making the plays for us, putting our offense in great starting field position, and just Sam Howell doing the bare minimum, just enough to get us going and get us in the right direction and put points on the board. But yeah, I'm not expecting Sam Howell to come out and just start throwing dots all over the field and just really start to lead the way for us. If he did, that'd be great, but I'm pretty sure that that's not going to happen. As the pressure gets through, Sam Howell's able to avoid the sack as he somehow got that ball away and it's not intentional grounding. Third down and 12, Howell back to throw, scanning the field, looking for Terry McLaurin for the bailout. McLaurin steps in front of the safety and takes that one into the end zone. So Sam Howell, man, you got a lot of weapons over here. You got the bailout king and Terry McLaurin. I mean, just do a little bit of what Taylor Heineke does out here in real life. Terry is open out there somewhere. Just throw it up in his general area, and he's got a pretty much, I wouldn't even call it 50-50. It's more like 80-20 chance of Terry McLaurin coming down with the ball, as we saw him come down with one in triple coverage in this game early. 2nd on 7 here for the Jacksonville Jaguars, facing a 21-point deficit. Lawrence back to throw. Lawrence is in trouble. Montez Sweat coming free, getting his first sack of the year. That's going to bring up a huge 3rd down and 15 for the Jaguars, who already find themselves down big early in this game. The snap's away. Trevor Lawrence drops back to throw. Has time, but ear holes Cole Holcomb. That ball bounces off the hands of Derek Forster. It's going to bring up a punting situation here on 4th down. But yeah, man, this is what I'm talking about. This defense is clearly, easily the most talented talented side of the football with this Washington Commanders team. There's just so much to worry about. I mean, you have to double team big Jonathan Allen, but if you do that, then you're going to be leaving Chase Young one-on-one. And don't forget about Montez Sweat as well. So, I mean, there's definitely some work to do with the defense. I feel like on the back end we could use a better safety, maybe a linebacker. I think the corners are pretty much decent. We can get away with what we have with the cornerback situation. But yeah, man, this team is just so stacked across the board. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Handoff goes to Antonio Gibson, who really just has not been able to get things going here in the running attack. 3rd down and 9. Howell back to throw. Howell looking for Logan Thomas, and that was a really dangerous throw. Sam Howell, ever since that first pass he had thrown, has done a pretty good job of keeping the risk factor of his passes down, but that play right there, we're just lucky that one was not intercepted. Now that the Jaguars defense has shown a little bit of life and was able to stop this Commanders offense, let's see what their offense can do to put points on the board. Handoff goes to Travis Etienne, who just knifes his way through this defense like they weren't even there. Gets all the way up to the 40-yard line. 1st down and 10 here for Lawrence. Under pressure, quick throw air in the flats to Travis Etienne, who's loose yet again, has the 1st down across midfield, and he's finally chopped down at the knees at the 34-yard line. Travis Etienne has single-handedly trying to bring this team back in this one. Handoff goes to him one more time, but Percy Butler sits him down after a gain of only 2 yards. Empty backfield here for Trevor Lawrence on 2nd down and 8 with the play clock running down. Is he going to get this snap off? He does with 3 seconds left. Quick throw here in the flats to Hasty, and that pass is going to be caught, but for minimal yardage, gets him to a 3rd down and 4. Handoff goes to Travis Etienne, who's loose yet again into the secondary. Breaks one tackle at the 10-yard line and is finally brought down at the 7, and the Jaguars are back inside the red zone looking to put points on the board, but you're not going to get points if you keep running right at Jonathan Allen, who stops him for a loss of a yard on the play. 2nd down and goal. Lawrence looking to throw. That ball's going to be intercepted at the 5 by Kendall Fuller, who's off to the races. He's at the 40, cross midfield at the opposite 40, the 30. Here comes Trevor Lawrence trying to get that ball back, but he does not have the speed to catch Kendall Fuller, who takes this ball 95 yards into the opposite end zone, and this lead is expanding for the Washington Commanders. It's now up to 28 points in the first half with 48 seconds left. And oh man, Trevor Lawrence has got to be kicking himself at this point. That's his 3rd interception thrown and the 2nd one taken back to the house for more points. 1st down and 10, looking to rebound after that. They're going to just play it safe, keep this one on the ground with Travis Etienne. He's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10, no timeouts called. Handoff yet again goes to Travis Etienne, who dances around. Almost looked like he could have picked up the 1st down there, but great tackle there in the open field. Stops him just 2 yards shy of the 1st down marker. Right back to Etienne again here on 3rd down and short, and he's going to be stopped behind the line for a loss of 2 yards on the play. And Washington, we're just going to go ahead and take this one into the second half. So with the score being the way it is, and like I said, new league, new rules. In this league, when you are up by 28 points, it's basically required that you go ahead and turn on True Clock. So I am 100% all for that. I mean, I hate sitting around in blowout games, so anything to get me out of the game quicker, I am all for it. And we try to see what Sam Howell can do. See if he's not the fastest quarterback, but he's got a little bit of speed to him. He's over 80 speed, so we try to run a read option with him to no success. End up losing 3 yards. Jet sweep here on 2nd and 13 turns that into a 3rd down and 8. Great run there by Terry McLaurin. Howell back to throw, setting up the screen here to Antonio Gibson, who has blockers in front of him, but nobody blocked Tyson Campbell, but it's all good. He did more than enough to fight through that tackle, picks up the first down to the 37-yard line. First down and 10 here for the rookie Sam Howell. Shotgun formation, hands this ball off to Antonio Gibson, who finds a hole. Gibson's across midfield, finally brought down at the 44-yard line. His best run of the day. He now sits at 8 carries for a total of 42 yards. No touchdowns yet, though, for Antonio Gibson, who is showing his force, just running through these Jacksonville Jaguars like they are nothing. Second down and 5. Quick throw in the flats here to Jahan Dotson, and he ends up getting stopped. I believe we might have lost a yard or two on that play. Backs us up to a third down and 8. Howell back to throw one more time. Has a nice pocket. Firing for Dotson one more time. Makes the grab. Absorbs the contact on that hit and somehow spins his way across the first down marker, keeping this drive alive. Handoff to Antonio Gibson. Tries to go right up the middle, but the Jaguars defense, they're showing a little bit of fight. End up stopping him for just a gain of 2 yards. Antonio Gibson hits the outside here on second down and 8, though. Gets a lot of the necessary yardage. Gets us to a third down and 3 from the 27-yard line. Howell under center this time. Turns, hands the ball off to Gibson, and the Jaguars defense was ready for it. They were ready to stop Antonio Gibson. We'll call on the leg of Joey Sly, and from 45 yards out, Joey Sly had no problems with that one. It looked like it might have been good from 60 by him. That lead is going to be increased to 31 points here for the Washington Commanders, getting ready to bring our defense back on the field for the first time this second half. Let's see if they can continue the shutout. The Jaguars have not entered the end zone since that first opening drive of the game. They set up the screen here to Etienne and Rico Gafford all over that one, stopping him in the backfield for a loss of 3 yards. Second down and 13, Lawrence back to throw. That out route is going to be complete to Kirk, who has the first down, breaking tackles, works his way all the way up to the 35-yard line, and oh, what a stat line there for Trevor Lawrence. He's thrown the ball 13 times, and 4 of those have ended in interceptions. They go to the toss play here to Travis Etienne, and he ends up losing a yard, and Cole Holcomb is going to leave the game with an injury. On second down 11, handoff goes right back to Etienne, and man, this defensive line is just too much for this offensive line to handle. Third down 11, Lawrence not wanting to get off the field, but looking to throw his 5th interception, overthrew Cam Curl. That's going to lead to a fourth down and 11. The Jaguars elect to punt this ball away to the Commanders, who are going to return this one with Jahan Dotson, who ran back to get that ball, breaks a tackle. Jahan Dotson looked like he might have had a bit of a chance there. Probably should have let that one go into the end zone. Might have gotten 6 more yards, but still great starting field position for the offense, who goes to the running attack here with Antonio Gibson. He's able to muster it out a gain of about 4 yards. Second out of 6, handoff goes to Antonio Gibson yet again. Try to see if we're able to pick up the first down. We're just still unable to find anything in the running attack with Antonio Gibson besides that one run that he had that just broke wide open, and oh man, Jahan Dotson unable to make the grab there on third down. Leads to a punt here on fourth down by Tress Way, and this is going to be a pretty good punt. It's going to clear way across midfield, but the return here by Jamal Agnew gets him all the way up to the 36-yard line. So yeah, I mean, similar to how I was playing in the other league before, I mean, it's not even a league rule in this one. I'm just going to run the ball on first and second down. If I feel the need to pass on third down, I will, but I'm not going to try to run the score up on this guy. We still have shoot clock on. As you see, we're already in the fourth quarter, so I mean, things in this league I feel like are going to work out a lot better than they did in the other one, as apparently Montez Sweat is allergic to interceptions. Going to bring up a fourth down and 6. The Jaguars are going to punt this ball right back to us, and we just need to chew the rest of this clock out, man. This punt is going to go all the way into the end zone, so we won't have to worry about a Jahan Dotson return. First down and 10 here from the 20-yard line. Howell turns, hands the ball off to Antonio Gibson, who's able to get outside of this Jaguars defense and picks up a nice gain of 6 yards there on first down. Second down and 4. Gibson still the lone running back there. Gets the handoff, tries to bounce this one to the right, but that right side of this Jaguars defense shows that they have a little bit more speed than the left, clearly. Third down and 7. Howell back to throw. Howell firing late. That ball's going to be intercepted by the Jaguars, and that's going to be a pick 6. Oh, man, the defense is going to hate Sam Howell for that one. I mean, technically, the defense did not allow another offensive score by the Jaguars to this point, but still, those guys on the other side of the football, they hate to see points put up on the board, and they really, I really want to see Sam Howell finish this game without any interceptions thrown, so kind of shot myself in the foot on that one. Still a big lead here. We'll still have chew clock turned on. Nice return here by Jahan Dotson, gets us back up to the 25-yard line. 2-minute warning is approaching, and we are still continuing to struggle to run the ball here against the Jaguars. 17 17 carries for 60 yards. That is a horrible average for Antonio Gibson, as it just continues to get even more worse. 3rd down and 10, no choice but to pass the ball here. I want the first down so we can end this game. We go to reliable Terry McLaurin, and he comes up big for us yet again. Gets this ball up to the 43-yard line, and that's going to do it for us here, man. We're going to end up leaving with a win here in week number 1 up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like I said, man, brand new league. I'm loving the vibes of this league. If you look at this game overall, the Jaguars didn't get into the end zone again after the first quarter. And after the game, I talked to the dude in the Discord chat. Like, he's really cool. So, I mean, I love playing against people who can take an L just as much as they can give an L. So leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe for more Washington Commanders franchise gameplays. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.
And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.